Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jim here from Storm Warning News. And if you work for a hospital or a jail, a prison, maybe even a hotel or a motel, perhaps even a restaurant, perhaps you could corroborate this. Perhaps in the comments you could provide some intel or some details, some things that you have seen. But per this report that I am looking at here, institutions like hospitals, jails, prisons, etc., they have been warned. They have been warned now to make sure that they have enough food to get through a 10-day supply chain outage. Now, per this report, initially these warnings were coming through vendors, but now evidently these reports are coming from the U.S. government. Again, enough food to get through a 10-day supply chain outage. Now, is this just good sense? Is this just a recommendation being made to these institutions for, just in case? Evidently, this is a mandate. This is a warning. So what is in the wings? Obviously, if this is true, the government knows something is in the wings, something that could create this 10-day supply chain outage. We who watch the end time signs, we who watch the world and all the events occurring around, certainly we would expect that something like this could occur at any time. And any household would be smart, of course, to have food put away for at least the short term in case of a situation like this. Certainly, we have world events. We have Russia-NATO-Ukraine. We have Russia-Europe. All these things potentially, I should say, likely about to explode and gain in scope, to be accelerated even more than they already are. We have all of these other situations: China, Taiwan, Israel, Iran. We have dire situations with the economy here in the U.S., a climate of economic collapse. People are sensing it. People are starting to get nervous. This could lead to even rioting in the streets, my friends. But I find this interesting when I ran across this. Now, certainly we have NATO exercises to be going on in Europe starting in June 12 through 24. And this could possibly be staging or even a potential move to go to war with Russia directly, not as through a proxy being Ukraine, which is why I call it NATO-Ukraine. Common sense would tell us something is in the wings, something to do with a supply chain outage. Certainly we have looked at this before. So if you work in one of these institutions, for example, a hospital, a jail, a prison, a hotel, even restaurants, are you seeing anything? Are you hearing any talk from your superiors? Have you seen any documentation, any emails, any sort of have you heard any alerts from your vendors that you should have enough food to get through a 10-day supply chain outage, especially like a hospital or a jail where people just can't get up and leave and go to the restaurant or to McDonald's or wherever you would go to get food? Are you hearing anything? Please comment below. This, on the surface, you could say, well, yeah, this is common sense, of course. But is there something in the wings? I suspect there is. And when I think about this, you know what I think about, especially concerning, if you don't mind me saying, dreams and visions I have had, especially concerning radio during a time of no communication. The first thing I think of is widespread grid down, internet down. These are things that would halt potentially the supply chain, that would put huge kinks in the supply chain. This might be related to something like that. We know what is coming. We know what we are expecting, my friends. So please comment below. And please remember, the Word of God is written in 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, which says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Press into Jesus with everything you have and have no fear. This is Jim signing off. Until the next time, God bless you.